I am bringing up my studio so that I can see my chat. And I have to start the music. Where's my chat? There's my chat. I don't know why I always have a hard time finding my chat. Hi, God's Desire. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, let's go there. And then music. Hey, Terry, welcome in. Good to see you. So today we're doing things a little bit different. We are going to start working on Tanner the Triceratops, and Granny's going to be in here, and I think Michelle is coming as well. So we're going to go ahead and just wait a few minutes. Oh, thank you. Hey, Izzy, welcome in. Hey, Toad, welcome in. Michelle is on that other panel, and she's still on there. I hear somebody beeping in. Somebody's here. And it is Granny.
Jacquie, you there?
I can't. Are you talking? Granny? Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Granny, I can't hear you. Can she hear me?
You know what? I can't hear.
I think she's trying to set up her camera still, maybe. Let me. Set up her camera still, maybe. Hey Sonia, welcome in. Granny, can you hear me? All right, y'all. Well, okay, she got out. She's gonna come back in, maybe. As you can see on the picture, on the thumbnail, we're gonna be working on Tanner the Triceratops. And the picture that is on the thumbnail of the Triceratops is a Triceratops that I did a while ago, actually. Well, I say a while ago. I only started making amigurumis like maybe 2 years ago, maybe a tad bit longer. And he's made in worsted weight number 4. And we are going to, I am using chenille 5 weight. I think Granny is using Bernat velvet, which I believe is also a 5 weight. But the one in the picture is made in 4 weight, which is how I started making amigurumis, was with the 4 weight. Okay, so Granny says, I have no volume on my phone. Gotta fix it. I'll come back in a minute. But yeah, when I started making amigurumis, I started making it with the worsted weight. And then it was just last year, I don't know, towards the end of last year, I decided I want to try with the blanket yarn. And so I started making them with the Bernat blanket. And it's an adjustment. It is an adjustment trying to, you know, when you're used to working with worsted weight. I worked with worsted weight for, decades. Other than like, I think 1 or 2 blankets that I had made in blanket yarn, but that was like a lot different because, you know, you're not making tiny little stitches and really as tight as possible for making amigurumi. So it was a big adjustment with the blanket yarn for amigurumi, but it's great because it works up so quickly. And then this yarn, the very first time, this is the Premier Chenille. And I got these at Christmas time when they had that big sale. And I am still trying to work with this yarn. It's not my favorite yarn, but I keep telling myself that it's because I haven't worked with it enough, which I haven't, because when I do, it frustrates me a lot of times. So it's not the yarn that I go to when I want to make something, you know. But that's on me. I believe with a lot more practice with it that I will be comfortable with it. I'm just not at this point. And it sheds very easily. I mean, you saw me pulling hard right there, but that's because I want to get this off so that I can go ahead and make a knot at the end to keep it from shedding, because it sheds a lot. I'll show you. I was just messing a little bit. Well, no, that's already been put in the trash. But, so I'm just going to knot these up. And like that just tore off. off. Maybe that one knot I did in there will be good enough to hold it in place. We'll see. Hey Rosalie, welcome in. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Terry says Jackie can't stay long, but thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. If I don't see you again, have a happy, a wonderful, and blessed weekend. And so we're just tying up the yarn and then waiting on Granny to get her phone fixed. Okay, let's see. Okay, what about now?
Can you hear me?
I can.
For some reason, Restream doesn't like my phone, and it's denying any microphone permission, and I don't understand it. But I'm still going to crochet with you. So
Did you go into the? Oh no, because it doesn't have it. It's not an app, so you can't give it permission.
So I don't know how it said something about the browser and permissions, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't even. I don't understand. So I'm just going to sit here and crochet, and they can.
But you've done Restream on the phone before, right?
I don't remember. I don't know if I have or not.
You were up here with me that one time.
Is that on my phone? Let me try again.
I'm trying to think. I don't have a solution.
Hey, I have a solution. I think I have a solution. Try sending me the link to the Restream and email.
Okay.
You've got my email, don't you?
It's
just GulfCoastGranny@gmail.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, look at these two colors of yarn. Should the darker one be the body or the lighter one be the body? I think I'm going to do the lighter one with the body, but you tell me. This will be the trim. This will be the body. It's for an adult who will keep it clean. So there's that. This is a really pale pink, and this is a, mauve colored pink. Are we going up or down? Let's see. Hi, Sonia Creations.
My computer has gone nuts.
I'm sorry, what was that, Jackie?
My computer has gone nuts. Oh my God.
I tell you what, I think I've got gremlins over here in mine.
My whole thing is just flashing over and over and oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it stopped. Whew.
Whew. Hi, Jane Doe. How are you? God's desire. I agree with you. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, did you get it?
I'm looking right now. I just got to turn it on. I restarted my phone while you were doing that just in case it was a phone issue. Here we go. I'm sorry about this. I really am.
You're fine.
Okay. Not yet. Let me see if it'll work.
All right, let's see. Let me look at the chat, see who else has come in. God's desire says, I like the light color for the body.
53.
Hello, Sonia. Hey, Jane Doe, welcome in.
3.
Hey, Cynthia. Thank you, Jane. So while she's doing that, what I have done is I use these to just hold my yarn in place, you know. It doesn't unwrap.
That's genius.
They're from the dollar store. They're $1.25 for like a whole bunch of them.
I got some in my bathroom. I'll be back.
But anyway, so I am we're making Tanner, but we're making the strawberry version. So he's going to have strawberries for horns. So I'm using, and I didn't have the proper green, and I couldn't find the proper green at the dollar store. And I wasn't going to put an order for Premier just to get green. So the strawberry is going to be this color. And then the stem is going to be that color. So it's going to be bright. I know Jane will like it because she suggested it. Well, not for the strawberries, just for the Triceratops in general. And so that's going to be the strawberries. And then this is going to be his body.
Oh, that's nice.
And then this is going to be the frill and the tips of the legs and the arms, or hands and paws. So those are my colors.
And I'm doing the body in this color. And the trim is this color. And I'm making a variation of Tanner called the strawberry Triceratops. Aren't you doing that one too, Jackie?
I'm doing that one because you were doing that one.
Right. And this is my red strawberry. And this is the leaves. I think I might change that later. I'm not sure yet. For leaves of the strawberries. It looks awfully dark to me. And I know I bought another one, so we'll figure it out.
You know, I didn't even think about red for the strawberry because when I went looking for the green, although that red wouldn't look right with this bright green, I got they did have crimson. I got crimson red, but I don't think it'll look good with this. So but that could have been a strawberry.
Well, I don't know if mine's going to look good together or not, but this is what I got, and this is what I'm going to use. So there
But
we have it.
you ordered the colors according to the pattern, right?
I did, but they had discontinued a few of the colors, and I had to
Oh,
make do with what they had.
okay.
So
So
there's that.
I don't guess Michelle is going to join us.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. She hasn't said anything. I sent her the link.
Mm-hmm.
She's not here. She's not in chat.
Well, I have a question for you. What size hook are you going to use?
I am going to use 4.5. I'm using that one.
I've got a 5.5. Hang on a second. Okay. Is this my G plus? Yeah. Okay. 4.5 right here.
Okay.
And we're making
You
a
could
magic
go
ring.
smaller if you want to. But
Well, I would probably be better off going bigger if I get to that point where I think I need to.
you just don't want it to be holy. You want it to be
Mm-hmm.
nice and, you don't want your stitches open.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And so I have tight stitches. So
Mm-hmm.
the 4 and the 4.5 works okay. I'd rather you go with the bigger just because I have a hard time with the smaller hooks.
See, I do too. Yeah.
So the 4.5, works good for me.
It's a good size hook. In fact, it's an uncommon sized hook, but a lot of people really like to use it for whatever reason. We're gonna do.
All right, and I think if anyone, the pattern is linked in the description box. I believe I put it in the description box. And do you think we should get started? Or you think we should give Michelle? She's not in the chat, so I don't think she's coming.
I say, what? After all of the time it's taken for me to get we're already 24 minutes in. It's up to you.
Sonia says we can do it a 4-weight. Yeah, the one that's in the picture in my thumbnail, he was done in a 4-weight.
Oh yeah.
So, did you get it to where? Are we going to be able to see your hands at all, or no?
No, unfortunately, I not right now. I'm gonna wait till Poppy gets home and see if he can look at my phone and see what the holdup is on this restream, but it is not working for me. And I'm sorry, y'all have to look at me, but I'll hold it up.
No, I don't mind looking at you, but I just okay.
No, I'll just hold it up every round and see, because I already did the first row. I'm sorry.
What part of the body are you starting with?
The body. What? I don't know. The first thing on the pattern.
Okay, because you're in the original pattern, right? And then after we go to
Oh
the
yes,
strawberry.
I'm in the original pattern. Yeah. Do you want to start?
Which is fine. Which is fine. And you're on the big one, not on a mini one, right?
As I think. Okay, I think I am. Yes, because it says measurements approximately 8.5 tall sitting or 11.5 standing.
Yeah, and that was for the worsted weight. So okay,
right.
So
oh
okay,
gosh,
you're
this
good.
thing's gonna be huge.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit bigger than that. I think she had the measurements. I will tell you real quick.
Okay.
She used, I don't know what kind. The 5-weight that she used says that he'll be 11.5 tall while sitting and 15.5 standing.
Oh, that's.
But she also used a 4mm hook.
True.
But she also used a 4mm hook with the worsted weight.
Oh wow. Okay.
According to what's online. So.
Well, I'm going to use this 4.5 like you suggest.
Try the 4.5. See if, if you have any, if it's holy, then just change it.
No, it's definitely not holy.
Okay,
At
then
least
you're
not
good.
this
If it's
first
not holy,
round.
push your finger. Like push your
Through the
finger.
thing? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
just
that's not gonna happen.
okay.
No, the fingers won't go through.
Your finger's gonna go through?
No, 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 no.
Well, when you push your finger up against it, you don't want to see any holes.
Exactly. No holes. No
Okay.
holes at all. And I'm trying to make holes. Okay.
Thank you, Jane. Yeah, it'll be smaller. It'll actually be whatever Granny just said that the size would be. I think she said 8.5 inches sitting and something standing. That's with the 4 weight.
Yeah, 8.5 sitting and 11.5 standing.
Why, Sonia? You want to come up here and do it with us? Did your velvet yarn give you any hard time doing the magic ring at all?
Mm-mm. No, not at
Yeah,
all.
let me move this to the side.
I do know I need a stitch marker. Oh, where'd they go? Here.
How much yarn will you need? For the, let me go in here and see in the, all right, Cynthia, for the worsted weight or for the 5 weight? Hi, Reggie, welcome in. In the middle of cooking. Okay, Sonia. Listening, watching. Okay.
Shh. No.
Yeah, so for the worsted weight, you would need, I think she listed on here. If you're able to click on the pattern in the description box and scroll down a little bit, it will show you, but I'll go ahead and tell you. It says yarn weight, medium 4 worsted. You're going to need in color A. Now, these are the colors for her teal, which is a teal and a gray. So the one that we're making is slightly different, but it says in teal, which is the color A, is 218 yards. In color B, which is the gray, is 59 yards. And C, which is just to put on like the nails or claws or whatever, is white and it's only 4 yards. And then you'll need polyfill stuffing. And if you're doing the worsted weight, is a pair of 12 millimeter safety eyes, but you can also just crochet or embroider eyes. So you don't necessarily need to have safety eyes. But yeah, the chenille doing the magic ring, it's like, look at, can you see this? Like, you see it stripping right there?
Oh,
And
yeah.
me trying to just close up my ring.
Oh,
So I told
no.
you it's so I've actually started, I did like you, I started on the body because of the issue that I have with the circle.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't close. I have to keep messing with it.
Okay. Do you think it might be better if you chain 2 and then go in the second chain?
Yeah, I did that. I don't like the little hole that it leaves, but I mean, I can always go back in and close the hole, you know?
Well, yeah, there's
But,
that.
like, I like making my magic ring, so I fool with it, and so what I've been doing is going as small as possible before I even start putting any
Right,
single
right,
crochets in there, so that then I
right,
don't have very much to pull, but
right.
I saw that
That
last
makes
one
good
didn't pull
sense.
quite right, so
Thank you. Okay,
What?
can't concentrate. I'm sorry.
Why?
Poppy just walked in. He had to make an emergency run to the Walmart because I didn't have stuffing for Triceratops here, and so he did me a favor by going and running and doing that. But he was making a whole lot of noise. Oh, shut the front door.
What happened?
Let me show you something. I'm on a diet. He knows I'm trying to low carb. And look what he brought home.
I would say it's for him, but no.
He set it right here next to me.
So I guess he doesn't want you to lose weight, right?
It's appearing that way, isn't it? He gets on to me when I try to lose weight because when I met him, I only weighed 102 pounds. And I was very underweight at that time. And he said he never wants to see me like that again. And I'm like, yeah, what are the odds?
Yeah. Unless you
But
get like really sick or something.
right, right. So there's that. See, I should have left this alone when first time around. I have black dots all over my hands, Jackie. I was outside painting the cattle panels. And I didn't realize that the paint that Poppy had bought was apparently some kind of permanent stain.
Did you how many did you get done?
4. 4 out of the 6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll have to start again in the morning. But I mean, there's going to be 3 of us working on it, so it should be. Murphy has volunteered himself.
You said he volunteered?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, me and Poppy are going to be painting the larger, with the roller, and Murphy's going to go in with a paintbrush and get all the in-between places that we miss. And then when we're finished, we'll go back and help him do the in-between places. Where they meet. It's hard to get in there with the roller.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle's here. She says, so Michelle, you're coming in?
Yay!
Oh, yeah, there you are. Yay.
Oh,
There she is.
how's everyone doing?
Hi. I didn't even know anything about private chat that just popped up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you learn something new every day.
I know I'm not fluent in this and, just picking it up as I go.
Yeah, we had a little meeting afterwards, so I didn't get here till now. Hi, Rosalie. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Jane.
We're glad you could make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I told you my computer's doing weird things. It just, let's see. Okay, there's the pattern.
Okay.
It just like went away. Okay, Michelle, do you have the pattern pulled up?
Not yet.
Okay. But you got your colors and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, everyone's greeting everyone. Cynthia says, hi, Michelle, long time no see, LOL.
Yeah.
Judy says, hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Thank you, Jane. Cynthia's greeting Rosalie, Lydia. Lydia, I think I missed you. Did I miss you? Did I greet you? Lydia, welcome in. Good to see you. If I have it, I will eat it. Oh, she must be talking about the sweets that you got.
The
Yeah.
croissants, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Cynthia said my husband does the same thing.
Oh, wow. It's really unfortunate, isn't it? It seems like they want to sabotage. I don't think he's doing it intentionally, though. I think he just thought I would like it, you know? 2, 3.
Well, the bad thing is if you have a moment of weakness, it's there and you're going to eat it. And so that's
The beautiful thing about that, though, Jackie, is I have 2 kids live in this house, and by morning, that'll be empty.
Oh.
Even if I did want one, it would be gone and I couldn't get any. You know.
Oh, so you don't have anything to worry about.
Exactly. So I'm good. I just got to get it out from in front of my face. I'll be right back. Because everything
probably
in me
smell
wants
really
to
good,
eat it right
too.
now. They smell amazing.
Did you post the link, Jackie, or am I just missing it?
It's in the. Do you want me to post it in the chat?
Yeah, if you could. Oh, no?
I guess I could put it in the private chat, right?
Yeah.
Because it was in the description, but this will be quicker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There we
No,
go.
this will be quicker. Let me.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
There's the main one, and then I'm also going to put on there so that you'll have it is the where we'll go to whenever, and it probably won't be today, but when we get to the strawberry part, which will be the corn. But if you're not, are you doing the strawberry one, Michelle, or no? I think
No,
you're
I'm just gonna make a plain one.
Okay, then you don't need the strawberry. Okay. So everything that you need is there.
I've got to go back. Shoot.
We have too many.
So I'm sure that this is going to be, it's going to be a process. We're not going to be done today. So if y'all are in here in the chat, this will not be done today. This is just the start. Because we're not going to be here. I mean, we could, I guess, technically finish him if we would stay here, as many hours as it took to complete him, but we're not doing that.
No, we are not doing that.
No, I'll get kind of tired. At least I will.
Well, you just worked all day, didn't you?
I spout so much too. It's kind of silly the way I do things.
Yeah. I have it. Oh no!
What did you do?
I pulled out the stitch marker because I needed to go back because I lost count and I forgot to put it back in. So I'm completely lost again. Oh my goodness.
But just make sure you have this number of stitches you need.
Well, I can't see them, so I have to go back and do it over.
Oh.
It'll be okay. I'm quick. Oh goodness.
I'm laughing because they are so hard to
I
see. It's
Okay. Get it together, Charlotte. Get it
I'll close my bad eye and maybe I can see what you
oh. Sometimes it's just easier with this yarn. It's easier to start over than to try to
Exactly.
count.
Yeah. Okay. I hope my daughter knows how much I love her, because this is for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 34 years old.
Oh.
And she insisted that I make her this. In fact, I'll be honest, she asked for it probably 10, 15 years ago. I don't know how old Tanner is,
Oh.
at least the strawberry version of him. But she found it on Instagram or one of those a while back and sent it to me and said, I need this. And I said, you're a little above your mommy's skill level, honey. Of course, back then I wasn't making.
As he says, you three are funny.
Yeah.
Lady says, oh no, Charlotte.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
Am I shedding yarn?
Mine's not shedding very badly.
Look at this.
And I've ripped it out for, oh my goodness.
And look, this is, look.
Oh. I don't know what kind of yarn this one is. It's Bernat.
Yeah, as you said, it was the Bernat velvet.
Velvet, yeah.
Oh.
Which I went to order from Joanne specifically for this, and they were all out. And that was before their closing, so.
Oh. I think they have some velvet yarn at Walmart, but I'm not sure exactly what kind.
Well, I really do like my regular Bernat.
Mm-hmm.
I just chose to do it with this one because y'all were doing the 5-weight, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just do, and because I have it, so I mean, I gotta use it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I still went with this one, because I have all the colors in the Bernat blanket. So did you have to start all over, or you got it figured out?
I had to start over. I'm sorry.
So Michelle, we started out with the body.
Right. Not the little strawberries.
But she's not going to do
the
the
regular one anyway, yeah.
But yeah, we didn't start with the horns. We started with the body, which I think is the first part that's on the in the pattern as well.
Mm-hmm. I think I actually bought and downloaded the pattern a while back. I'll go on Etsy eventually and find it.
I guess I probably should have burned it closer to the top. It's probably what I should do.
Yeah.
6.
Is that
6?
Start off with?
I'm sorry?
I'm talking to myself. Asking myself ridiculous questions.
Yeah, I like brunette. All right, Izzy will be here. She says, Charlotte, your face.
Pretty nice, yeah.
It probably doesn't look very pleasant right now.
Well, you kind of make this when I'm concentrating on the two.
Yeah, and look, I've just been really overwhelmed. I had some technical difficulties when I first started the stream, and I've got my brain on how to fix that while I'm trying to count, and it's just not. I need to forget about it. I need to forget about the.
You said you were going to have Poppy look at it, right?
Well, he ran in here and ran out, and he hasn't been back in since. So I'm waiting for him to come back in because I don't know what he did with the ice. And I need my tea. 6, 7.
Michelle, do you need you got how to get it started and everything, or do you have any questions?
Yeah. Yep, I got
Okay.
this much so far.
Yay.
Awesome. Look at you.
Oh my goodness, you're trucking right along.
Yeah,
because I think the only amigurumi you've made is the chicken, right?
Yeah, finished. Yeah.
That's the only one you've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're both beginners at this.
Yeah.
Because all I've made is a manatee, a little tiny one about the size of my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and the robot that I made for my grandson.
Oh yeah.
And is that it?
The fish, right?
Oh, the fish. Yes, I made a fish too, a goldfish.
Okay. Well, I have a mushroom started and had trouble getting the stuffing, so that's ready to get stuffed. I have a Santa Claus that needs stuffing and to be put together.
Mm-hmm.
So I just haven't finished much. And of course, my other 5 chickens.
Thank you, Jane. All right, let's count these stitches. I don't know why I want to.
Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry for the noise. Let me mute myself.
Okay.
I'm good, Izzy. How are you?
I'm doing well too, thanks. How about you?
We are a chatty bunch, aren't we?
All concentrating.
Izzy says I'm better than when I was at work. Well, good.
Oh, good.
Michelle, did you get your arm?
No, not yet. I think Rosalie is sending me one. I had purchased one on Temu, but it's way too short.
Thank you, Izzy. Boss ended up calling me.
Is it one of the ones that stand or?
It has kind of a real flexible arm, but and some kind of clip that you put on your phone, but it's just too short.
It doesn't clip onto like the top of a desk or something like that?
Yeah, it clips to the top of the desk and to the phone, but it's in different pieces, so it's kind of confusing to me. But 6.
Granny, Izzy says you're muted.
Not now.
Okay. Judy says, that's okay. You don't have to stay in my life, Izzy. Oh, okay. She's talking to Izzy.
Thanks, Izzy. She's encouraging me because I'm making funny faces at my crochet.
I'm trying not to count out loud so I don't confuse anyone. Ooh.
I did it.
Yay.
Y'all, I'm only on the third row.
You're fine. It's not a rush.
I know.
Yeah, we're not.
I know.
It's not a race.
I've been doing this ever since we started.
Oh.
I had to rip it out like 4 times just to get to this row.
Oh no.
Now that I have my stitch marker in hand and I can see the stitches a little better. It'll be okay.
Just don't forget to put the stitch marker.
Right. Because then if I have to rip it out, that's as far as I have to go.
Michelle, let's see your colors.
I have coral and turquoise.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Thank you.
Hey, Noni's in here. Welcome in.
Yep.
Hi, Mommy.
Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
I get so easily distracted and I lose my count every time.
Well, now I'm cooking with gas because that row turned out right. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick stitch markers in every single row. That way, if I mess up,
You're gonna do
No
what?
put
worries
stitch
where the
markers on
row
every
starts.
row. I'm not going to move them. In fact,
Why don't you, instead
I'm
of
going to use a
doing
piece of
that,
yarn.
get you a piece of
Yeah, that's what
worsted
I'm about
weight
to do.
yarn?
I've got black over here. That'll stick out.
Because that's much easier than actual stitch markers.
Yeah. I prefer using yarn anyway. Let's see.
When I was looking at the pattern earlier, because I was copying the link and all that in case y'all needed it,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the pattern. I'm like, oh, because it's been a long time since I've made them,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, there's so many pieces to it.
Is there that many pieces?
Well, you have
Arms,
you have the
legs.
3 horns or the 3 strawberries, right? You have
Mm-hmm.
the head. Well, let's start with the body. You have the 3 strawberries, and you have the body, the head, 2 frills, the front and the back, the 2 different colors, the 2 legs, the 2 arms, and the tail.
That's a lot of pieces.
That to me is a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Because I normally like when I make my amigurumis, I like doing them where, I start at the legs and work all the way to the head, and then all I got to do is crochet in my
Yeah.
arm,
Yeah.
or ears and stuff like that. And so this is
Mm-hmm.
more pieces than I would normally make.
Yeah, it's definitely more involved, isn't it?
I mean, he's adorable.
Yeah.
What did you do with the last one that you made?
Oh, he's here.
Somewhere? Oh, you're not going to believe this, guys. I got 8 eggs today.
Oh wow.
Yay.
It was so funny because I called Poppy at work and I said, "Well, we got 6 eggs today. That's a great day." He comes home and we're out there painting, so I decided to go look at in the coop again. And there were 2 more eggs. And I said, "Well, that's weird. We got 6 eggs and I got 2 more. That shouldn't be." He goes, "Why not? We've got 8 chickens."
Oh, everybody's laying then. Good.
Every single one laid today. So, that doesn't happen all the time though.
Mm-mm.
And I think that's what I was thinking about was that, they didn't always lay every day. So,
Mm.
Yeah, it just falls like that sometimes because I think it's like every 24, 26 to 30
26
something.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact hours, but yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's not
always work
exactly
out.
every 24 hours. Yeah.
Huh?
So, yeah, I was really happy today with that. Did I tell you I ordered a dwarf peach tree? I mean, nectarine.
Oh.
No, you were thinking about it and they didn't have them or something.
I found them. And I'm tickled. It's called an Arctic Fantasy. Mm. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. Can't wait
Good.
till it gets here.
How long before he gets there?
About 2 weeks.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
pretty quick because when I ordered my pear and my apple trees, they took forever to come in.
Oh, wow. Did you order them in the fall?
Mm, no.
No.
And then I have looked at, well, not this year because I haven't really looked at any seeds or anything like that, but I have looked at peach trees, but I don't want the big one. And the apple and pear, I don't know if it's the dwarf that I have out there. I know that it's the smaller, like it's not the large,
Mhm.
it's the medium kind.
Like a semi-dwarf.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. And well, with the peach tree, everything I find is either the really big one or like the dwarf that you can actually like
Mhm,
just grow in
mhm,
a grow bag, on your
mhm.
porch.
Yeah.
So it's too little. I'm like, that's just like I'd have to take care of that tree and the bugs and all that to
Oh,
get
yeah.
what, like 15 peaches a year.
Yeah.
So I was
Well,
like, no.
know, the one I got says that it gives about 3 bushels of nectarines a year, but now it's 8 to 10 feet tall at maturity. But that's a decent sized tree without being too
Mhm.
big to me,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, fiddlesticks. Here we go again.
Well, maybe what I have out there is the dwarf because mine are only supposed to get like 8 to 10 feet, the apple and the pears,
Uh-huh.
but those are planted in the ground
Oh, see, and they get a better opportunity to grow when they're actually in the ground too. And I think they produce more when
because
those roots can take hold.
we've had to prune those down because I'm like that tree's a lot taller than 8 feet.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. False advertising. You must have really good soil too.
Clay.
Really? Oh, okay. That's crazy because my dad lives in Georgia as well. And his soil is nothing but sand.
But that's because he's so far south.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But well, I say clay. It's clay, but we dug the holes like however deep they tell you to go, and
Uh-huh.
we took all that out and put it on a tarp, and then we went ahead and mixed
Maybe.
in uh,
Come here.
the fertilizers and
The compost and stuff.
compost and peat moss and what's
Mhm.
the other thing? Something else. So we basically made it,
You
you
made
know,
your own soil out of
yeah.
that
I mean, we still
dirt.
put clay in there because the roots were going to eventually hit the clay, so that way they were kind of like acclimated to it.
Right. Right.
But
Well, and
yeah,
not only that too, but if the roots go deep enough, they can help break up some of that clay eventually. And
yeah.
compost always does a good job with turning anything into better soil. You know, clay, sand. I guess it wouldn't help with granite, but
But everything that we plant in that we do in the ground,
mhm.
we have to modify the soil.
Oh yeah, imagine.
So it's not just dig the hole and plant. It's dig the hole, take everything out, mix it with everything, and
I have to show you, Jackie, the new seeds I got. Did you see them last night on my live? Look at that.
Yeah,
no,
it's
because I put
beautiful.
you on and I went to sleep.
Those are so gorgeous. It's called
Cosmos.
Cosmos rubenza, and I think it's
Gorgeous.
so beautiful. And then I got this one. It is Cosmos apricota, and my
Pretty.
is showing a blue cast,
Mm.
but it's a lot more colorful than that. And then I got my chocolate cherry sunflowers.
Ooh, those are beautiful.
I can't wait to grow those. Cannot wait. Yes, we are making the tanners, Renee.
I like
Mhm.
those the most right there.
The chocolate cherry
Yes.
sunflowers. Yeah, those are pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Whose kitty is hungry?
Yeah, I think. Well, I fed her, but she's maybe needing a snack or something.
She's like the sweetest sounding kitty.
She
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Like I love to listen to her.
Mhm. Yeah, she's meowing.
Renee,
at
you want to
her.
come up here and make him with us?
Yeah, come on up, Renee.
Come join us.
She said she just saved it.
She's
Thanks.
getting annoyed with you. Did you hear her? She went, meow.
Yeah. Well,
Is
I
it 'cause
stopped
you're ignoring
petting
her?
to crochet, so she got a little miffed, I guess.
Now, what I did notice in the pattern is that she, in her worsted weight, she calls for 12 millimeter eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But then on this one, she calls for 21 millimeter eyes.
Mm.
I don't
And
think I have 21 millimeter eyes.
I don't have 21.
So I'm just going to use what I have. If it does,
What'd you do?
well, I'm thinking, if they look stupid, maybe I can just embroider them on.
Yeah, if what size do you have? Do you know?
I don't know the numbers. I just know they're not super large, but they're not tiny either. They're in here somewhere.
Well, we probably won't need them today
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness. Thank goodness.
because you figure we're working on the body, and the body has, I don't know.
Is that 24 rows?
Look at you memorizing the pattern.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. 24 rows.
I thought it was. Wait, I found them. Oh yeah, these probably aren't going to be big enough. Oh,
And then we
well,
wouldn't even have to, if we finish the body, we wouldn't have to go to the head. We could do the strawberries or the horns, and that's 3 of them, and that would take plenty of time.
see, I got that size, whatever that is. But she wants it to have big green eyes. And I forgot about that. Shoot. That's the biggest I have that I could put the green, well, see?
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
That's probably too small because that looks even small for the worsted weight. That might
yeah.
just be right for the worsted, but it looks a little small. That
That
looks
would
like a
probably
10 or
be
a
good
12.
for worsted. Oh, booger. So, do they carry these at Michael's?
I
Or
don't
do I?
know. My eyes I normally get from either Amazon or Temu. So you could probably just find it on Amazon, and you have Prime. And so we won't need
Okay.
it today. And then we're not going to work
Mhm.
on this till what, next Friday?
Till next Friday. Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
So I'll
we
have
got plenty
time.
of time.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And then because what I had, I took this one was I think an 18.
Uh-huh.
I don't let me.
Oh, that's
Mm.
that's
And
nice.
well, these are more like dragon and lizard eyes, but I was like that'll be perfect for
Or
Yeah.
a dinosaur, yeah.
this. But anyway, so those these are 18, and then these, which are
Oh, look
more
at
like
that.
puppy eyes.
Mhm.
But I was gonna do, because you put the color in there,
Right.
and so I was gonna do like that.
I like it.
But that's
And you got
what
those
is
kids
it?
moved?
A 25, and so I didn't know, because this is all I have. I don't have a 21, so I was like, it'll have to take either an 18 or it'll have to take a 25, and I'll just, when we get to that point, I'll just try them both on
Oh, yeah.
and go with whichever one. But that one I picked out the yellow for, or the gold for that one as well.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping that this one looks good, because those bigger ones I like more for like puppies and kittens and bunnies.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh, it won't stick back on. Okay. Let's see. Greetings. Put your PJs on. Well, you can just show us your hands. We don't need to see your PJs. Or you can just, we don't care if you're in PJs. I've been on here in PJs. I mean, you can only see the arms of the PJs, but still.
Yeah.
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, I'm in my PJs. That's the truth. Of course, that's about all I own is PJs.
Izzy says, so cute. Renee in PJs. You really should. I have it. About outing today. You will have to make a video about the outing. I mean, I only saw that one little fox, but oh my goodness, adorable.
Very cute.
Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. Jen, still here. Yay. Kelly says, LOL, Renee.
My dog is in her crate snoring.
Oh, I think Michelle, you just showed us your yarn. So you're doing it in worsted weight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you'll probably beat us then, because yeah, look at her.
You did? Oh
Because
my goodness.
your experience with the worsted weight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does take longer though with the worsted weight. Well, for not like somebody's as speedy as you, but
Uh-uh.
yeah, I mean, this yarn is to me, I say that to me because it's just me. It's just my opinion. It's not, doesn't,
Mhm.
in the beginning, it's proves difficult for me, because I mean, that's all it took for me to just get one magic ring done. Y'all look, just
Oh.
get one magic ring, But after that, after you get past that point, unless you miss stitches, then it's a little difficult to count them. But after that, then it goes along fine.
Mhm.
But that beginning is,
Sounds good, Renee.
what'd you say?
She said
Greetings.
it if she grabbed the pattern, if she can catch up, I'll do it with you all next week for sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
That'd be great.
And if you have any questions, Renee, when you start, just hit me up on Instagram.
You said it takes how many yards of yarn for the initial color was 200 and what?
That was in the worsted weight.
218, I think it said.
Okay.
I don't know about. Did she list it for this one? Let me click on the strawberry one and see if she. I don't know that she listed it, but she probably did.
I think it just said to buy one skein of each color. Oh, Lord.
I'm looking.
Thank you.
So for. Okay, so yeah, so you have what she has. So the Bernat velvet, that's what she used. She's got Bernat velvet Brava worsted. So I don't know if those are equivalent to the same thing, but she's got in the quiet pink, which is color A, you need 180 yards. In the blush pink, you need 42. In the frosted cranberry, you need 12. And then in the pagoda, which is the green, you need 4. And then in worsted weight, which is just the white, is just 4 yards.
Okay.
Because how many is in one of your skeins?
315 yards.
Oh yeah. So you don't have enough to make 2, but if you flip the colors, you would.
If I flipped them, yeah.
And who knows, you might do that. You might fall in love with him and want to do another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not.
Which daughter is the one that wants this? The one that's running?
The social worker.
Okay.
And I promise you, it'll be on her bed when I'm done. She's such a princess still, even at her age. She's called me 3 times today already. Today's her day off. And she called me first thing this morning. She called me this afternoon. What are you doing? I said, no, nothing. And she just called me right before I went live. What are you doing? I said, I'm about to go live. Got to call you back. But Mother.
Yeah, she's thinking, but Mother, I'm not going to get a call till tomorrow.
I have 2 kids that call me Mother, and that's her and the baby girl.
That's what I get when I don't answer my phone in text, all caps. Mother. And she stretches it out.
Well, see, when Violet wants something, I'm Mama. But when she's irritated, I'm Mother.
What'd you say when she wants something?
Mama.
Yeah. Mine's the same way. Well, no, she just goes back and forth. It's not irritated or wanting something. She just goes back and forth between the two, depending on her mood.
It might or might not be that way with her. It just seems like that's when I notice it the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now Rachel, she's called me Mother since she was like 3 years old, 3 years old. And I think that's where Violet got it from, because Rachel lived at home when Violet was a baby. And Violet and Rachel are very, very similar people. Very similar. Okay.
Oh, I missed Raising Raya. Raising Raya, if you're still here, welcome in. Good to see you.
Performance issue alert. Oh, shush, I don't care.
Yeah, Izzy, I wish your pain would stop as well.
I do too, Izzy. I took half a dose. I just wanted to avoid it, but I need a little more.
Oh, are we going back to read? I didn't read it. I don't. No, I didn't mean it, did I?
Yeah, you be careful, Izzy. Don't get silly. You know what to do, and you know the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back, guys, okay? Here, I'll mute.
Yeah, that's how accidents and overdoses happen, is because, I mean, I'm no doctor. This is my opinion. I don't play one either. But you're in pain and you want pain to stop, and so you keep dosing yourself and dosing yourself, and a lot of times, you feel the tolerance, and then that one day that you dose yourself a little too much, bad things happen. So definitely be careful. And even with like over-the-counter medication, like people don't realize, like Tylenol, acetaminophen, same thing, really affects the liver.
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful with how much you take. And then if you take ibuprofen, also known as Motrin, that can cause intestinal issues. I mean, I'm talking about like overdosing. Not if you take the proper dosage that they recommend, it's fine. But when you overdo it, it has consequences. Yeah, you can definitely forget you took it too. Yep. Renee, are you still on the no, you said you got to the toe part on the first sock and you started on the second sock trying to catch up to the first sock, right? Did you catch up? And I just read what else you were working on, and I already, a bunny. Was it a bunny? I don't know. But yes, if anyone wants to work on this with us, we are going to work on it on Fridays till we get it done. So you're more than welcome to, well, I can only have a total of 6 people up here. So there's 3, I can have 3 more. So if you want to catch up, the pattern is in the description box. If you have questions, you can Instagram me. And then we can plan on you being up here on Fridays till we get done. And then I don't know, ladies, are we going to, where'd Granny go?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm
Oh,
here. Whoops.
oh, okay.
I'm here.
Where'd Michelle go?
I forgot to turn my camera back on.
But,
Had to go to the ladies' room.
oh, I probably heard you say that. So are we going to just, when we finish tonight, we're putting it up and not working on it till we come back on Friday, or are we working on it in between?
Whatever you decide to do is fine with me.
No,
Mhm.
y'all let me know.
I'm really comfortable with waiting on you because I'm not super familiar with this at all.
Yeah, me too.
If that's okay with you.
That's fine. I
Okay.
just, whatever y'all want to do, it's fine with
I
me.
mean, now, like, if we get finished with the body of it tonight and nobody's finished, like say I'm behind everybody or Michelle's behind everybody or you, then I think we should finish it through the week, and so we're ready to start the new part the next time. Does that
That
make
makes
sense?
perfect sense.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, fiddlesticks! I just lost count. Whoa.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay.
I don't realize I'm still not used to. Oops, she's counting.
Something's not
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Welcome in. What'd you do?
their doggy life. She asked me if I would show them mine. Why do I have a point on the end of it?
You either pulled too tight.
Okay.
Normally, when I get a point, I have to bump up my hook size. But show me your point again,
It's not super drastic. It looks like
and
a
then
boob.
push it in with your finger just a little bit.
Poke it with my finger.
Yeah, just like, well, let me see. No, like in
Oh, in. Okay.
just a little.
I can
Because I was
make it
gonna say when you
flat.
get to the filling part, you can just put the yarn through the outside. Like we'll yarn it in and then pull it through, and so it'll
Oh,
flatten it
yeah,
out.
yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, it'll flatten
normally, it's either your hook is too small, and so
out.
it'll make it point. And so you can fix that by like adding a couple stitches, but I try not to unless like sometimes I'll just change to a bigger hook size, like just right there.
Okay.
But it should be. It doesn't look like it's terribly bad. It's not like an actual cone.
No, it's not a cone, and I know if I put some stuffing in it, it was round itself out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then even just pull it in with more yarn.
Right.
It should be
Right.
fine.
Oh, I
But
hope
I
so.
know when like one of my first or my second live that I did, Michelle was on here with me because she's been supporter since the very beginning.
Awesome.
I was trying to do my loaf cat, and I had done several of them already, and they were fine. But I was so nervous, and that might be what happened to you as well, because you said you were a little bit nervous. But I was so nervous because it was like my first or second live that I had the loaf cat. The nose is supposed to be flat, right?
Right.
My loaf cat was pointier. It was about like yours or pointier.
Oh,
And it
wow.
was because I
Okay.
was so nervous. I was pulling so tight. I just
Pulling
couldn't get
tight.
it. And then with her talking to me,
Mhm.
I relaxed and knocked it out like
Mm.
so easily and quickly. But boy, that nervous part, I just,
Yeah.
I had cones and cones and cones, and she's like, maybe Rosalie will know, and I'm like, but I've got 3 right here. Like I just did them, but it was the nerves. I was so nervous.
Hi, Zonas.
Did I miss? Okay, so I said hi to Linda. Hi, Sonus. Welcome in. Thank you. Jang's still here, showing support. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Izzy, you're saying goodnight? Or did Judy say goodnight? I don't
Good night,
know.
Izzy.
Hi. Oh, I'm supposed to ask you about Renee said to ask Michelle about the chicken butt because she said she's still working on the chicken butt.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, she's laughing.
It'll end up to be a chicken, I believe. Oh, it's pretty good size and has a sort of a pink butthole, and and the yarn is like gray and white, Bernat, I believe.
This is something she's working on or you're working on?
She's working on it.
Renee, send me a picture.
It's my first experience with chicken butts, so
Oh my.
Oh my. And it'll have legs too, I believe she said.
Okay.
Kelly's laughing. Judy says, I'm still here. Okay, so she said good night. All right, good night, Izzy. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
Yeah. I hope she feels better soon.
Yeah, me too.
Here it is. Y'all, I got these these little tiny cheap scissors from Walmart. I think they were like $4, and these are the sharpest stinking scissors. I love them.
Oh.
I mean, I have other pairs, but that's my go-to because they're sharp. Actually, no lie, I almost killed myself with these things. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But
exaggeration. I wasn't gonna say it. I mean, now you could have lost an eye, though.
I could have lost an eye.
Could have.
What happened was I had them opened up and I was trying to cut something, right? And I forget what it was, some kind of mail or something. Well, my son needed my attention. Mom, look at this. What is going on? Here, take this. And he hands me something. So I'm trying to do this and hold all the things at once. And the end of the scissors stabbed me right in my finger. Y'all, I'm on blood thinners.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, it could have then.
That thing bled for hours. It was just a little puncture wound. But I was slinging blood all over the. It was crazy. And the thing is, I would stop the bleeding, right? And then I'd take the thing off, the little pressure. I was taking paper towels and holding it tight until it stopped. And then it would stop. And I'd go about my day doing other things. And all of a sudden, I'm slinging droplets everywhere again. I'm like, what the devil is going on? So that lasted all day long. Then the next day, it had finally closed over. But I'm like, what is going on? Why am I
Mm.
bleeding like this? And then it dawned on me that the blood thinners are probably the culprit.
Yeah.
Did I ever talk to the person about your daughter at work? Doggy life, I am trying to remember what we talked about when what you're asking me about. I'm very hard trying. If you're still here, give me a little reminder, please. Mm.
For those that are here, I'm going to put up a picture of Tanner so that they can see what we're working on real quick.
Good
That's
idea.
guys, that's what we're working on. So this one right here, the big one is the one that we're working on, and the little one is the mini version,
Mm.
which is super cute. And this is, yeah, these are both done with the Bernat belt. So this is the strawberry version. Michelle's won't have the strawberries; it'll just have the horns, and hers is in worsted weight. So hers probably won't be as big as this one. It might be. I think it'll probably be bigger than the mini one. It'll be in between. I do believe.
I
This
think
one
so
I
too.
think is like in between. Well, the green one that I made.
Oh, Izzy, you just reminded me. No, I did not. Thank you for reminding me that I need to do that. I can't
All right,
believe
Renee
I
said
my
she said
mind today.
chicken. Let's look at this chicken.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Oh, I like them. What's wrong with them? There's absolutely nothing wrong with them.
No,
Can I show it?
they just sound funny, you know. Mm.
Let me see if she
Oh,
says
Liz
to
is
show it.
making one too.
They're
Liz,
so pretty. I love them. They're coasters.
Oh,
Okay, we're not going to show it till she answers, so we'll just wait. Okay, she sent it to you also, Granny.
oh, awesome. Thank you.
hmm. Oh, she's doing a rug. Okay.
I mean, we're chicken folks, so we're going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
She says Liz is making one too. Doing a rug trivet. Oh, she says I can show it. Well, what I'm looking at looks pretty small, like it could be a coaster.
Oh, how adorable.
Oh,
Let's see if
yeah.
it'll.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
Yeah, that's cute.
It kind of reminds me of my chicken ladies in the diamond painting that I made. A little bit. They weren't being quite as risque as the
Mm.
coasters, but oh, Liz is doing a rug. Yours is more of a trivet. Okay. Interesting. Oh, booger.
I like them.
Y'all, I am not good at this. I am so
Do.
I lost count again.
But you
It's
have
so
your
easy to
mark.
do.
Okay, well, Granny, as long as you are, well, you're losing your count in between your increase
In
and then
between my
your
skip
other ones,
marker.
right?
Yeah,
You should
yeah,
just
yeah,
do the increase because they're gonna pop up a little.
I see them. Dinah,
Hi, Kelly's still
you want to
laughing.
go outside? Come on, Dinah. Go outside. Go outside. Come on. Oh.
All right, y'all, devotional time.
Okay.
I'm a little late. Let's try to mute my music. All right, more than you need. Do not trouble yourself when all goes well with the one who carries out his sinful plans. Stop being angry. Turn away from fighting. Do not trouble yourself. It leads only to wrongdoing. For those who do wrong will be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord will be given the earth, and they will be happy and have much more than they need. Psalms 37, 7 through 9 and 11 NLV. Sometimes, Lord, I get so discouraged. It seems as if the people who get all the breaks are those who are not followers of you. It's so frustrating. But then I remember that even those who seem to have everything actually have nothing because they don't have you. So I'm not going to worry about the what? I don't even know what that is. Instead, I'm going to focus my eyes on you. I'm going to do good because I know it not only pleases you, but also gives me so much joy. I'm waiting on you, Lord, following you, loving you, looking to you for everything. For when I give you my all, I get your all. Amen.
Amen.
I thought Izzy had left. She's here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but she says she's heading to bed. All right. Good night.
Good
Oh, you don't
night.
have to do that, Izzy. I hope you feel better.
Definitely.
Hi, Squirrel. Welcome in.
Now you want to go outside?
Hi, squirrel.
Come on. Fickle little dog.
Poppy never came back?
He's back. He's in there playing the game with my son. I told him just to stay away. I said, forget it. I don't need it. Not right now.
Oh, maybe next week. We'll have to do a trial run. Make sure everything's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, that with your phone, and then maybe Michelle will have her arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessary, but nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I could do. Watch this. I completely forgot about this option if it will work.
Oh, the webcam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Poppy put some hook and loop tape inside of my let me show you. Oh, fiddlesticks. See,
Can I make you big? How do I make you big?
see the webcam right here? Whoops.
I think it's called solo layout or something like that.
And then underneath I have some of this hook and loop tape.
Oh wait, no, I
You
did
just,
something.
you just click
Hang
on
on, I
her.
did
There
something.
you go.
All you have to do is drag my picture into the big picture.
To the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I just dragged you. They moved you.
It's okay. Watch. So there's the camera. This is a Logitech 920C, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has this piece on the bottom, and you clamp it onto your computer like this, and then this piece helps it rest. But I just keep it closed when I put it on this thing. And this is my stand. There's hook and loop tape here and hook and loop tape here. And I just squish it on, and it works.
Oh, wow.
And then it just works like a regular, tripod thing. So let's try it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if
You know,
it'll work or
Granny,
not.
I'm glad you showed that because I have, I'm using the little one that I got, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has the stand, like yours, to like go on the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it rigged, with my arm. It has the metal piece like in the middle to hold the actual part. And
Mm-hmm.
I put that stand, I have it all opened, and mine has a little hole, and I put that silver thing that's screwed through it. And
Mm-hmm.
then I have my camera because the camera is magnet, and so it's on there. But Velcro would work so much better.
Oh, well, you know what this hook and loop stuff is actually? Um, you know the command strips where you can hang like hooks on your cabinets or
Mhm.
pictures and stuff like that? It was just leftover hook and loop from the backs of those, and I cut it in half
Oh,
and plastered it onto here.
I have some of
So I didn't
that.
have to
That is
buy
a really good
anything.
idea.
Yeah,
Very resourceful.
that always. Let's see if it works. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut the front door. Oh my goodness, it's working. Okay,
Hi,
okay.
Lisa.
Let's see. All righty
Hi,
then.
Lisa. Welcome in.
You know
Easy.
what?
I don't plan on it. If I do, it'll be a pop-up, and it'll just be whenever, like no scheduled time, just like if I have time and if I am crafting at all.
Oh, my hands are got man hands in here.
Can't
Look at
believe you
this.
got it to work. Yay.
There.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't think of that to start with. Now, this is the camera that likes to go on the blink, and it just shuts off randomly. So I have another one. I can't find it right now. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about that.
I try to turn your volume up on my end more, but it doesn't go up anymore.
You see it? Is that better?
No.
Oh,
I mean, like I can hear you, but it's like far away.
okay. How about now?
A little bit.
A little bit better? Sorry.
Not when you move away from it, but
We're making it.
Lisa, I'm gonna put up what we're working on. This is will be the Triceratops. Let's go back. Girl, I appreciate it. Thank you, Judy.
I made a mistake. That camera is a Logitech 930E. Maybe that's the problem. Huh. I don't know why
That
it
it's
just
the
ran.
old one and it's the newer one that works better.
Actually, this is when I bought it, it was the newest one at the time. So it's newer than the 920, but it just doesn't seem to work as well. I've always had problems with it shutting off. And it's just at random times. I used to think it was after about an hour or so because it got too hot, but it's just very random. Oh, you just got a thumbs up from Squirrel.
Thank you, Jane.
They're all
Thank you,
working so
Lisa.
fast. Thank you,
You're working on
Jane. Yeah.
What kind of coasters are you working on, Lisa? Okay, so that's that one.
Here, sweetie.
There she is.
Come here.
Right, decrease 6. Is Snooky up there with you?
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to make y'all big.
Oh, she's standing on my feet. She won't let me pick her up, so I can't show her too well.
She's camera shy, huh?
Yeah. Yes, baby.
So sweet.
Very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you say you can't pick her up, but that's like what she sounds like. She wants you to pick her up.
I know that's so hard too. Because as soon as I try, the claws come out.
Mm.
She used to come up in my lap, but she hasn't lately.
I know, because well, just a few months ago, because I remember seeing her up there with you.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that was just because it was in the bedroom or something. I don't know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you probably, if you're talking about the Triceratops, you probably have seen it. It's a pattern by Nicole Chase. It's Tanner the Triceratops. And Tanner the Triceratops is normally just like the two colors, but this is the strawberry version of him, which is also her modifications to her original pattern. Very well written pattern, and it's for free on her blog. She also has a paid version without the ads. Oh no.
What?
Oh, I have an extra stitch.
I'm wondering if I don't have. I have one less. Ugh.
You said you have an extra one, or
I
you're
think
one
I have
short.
one less than what I need. And I think it dawned on both of us at the same exact time because you said, oh no. And I'm like, uh oh.
Just fudge it out either take one out or
Yeah.
add two. Just count. You got to
I'm
count
gonna do.
again, though. See where you're at, and then just fix it
I'm,
that way.
I'm gonna go around the row again and see because I have enough. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Lord, give me strength. Um,
Oh, you have made me laugh today. See.
sorry. I
Oh,
should
that's
have
a
used
good
a
thing.
different. I should have used a different side or a different type of stitch marker when we got to this 48 stitches all the way around, so I would know where the end is. I'm going to go around again and make sure.
You can kind of tell because there's like it makes almost like a corner.
Me too.
Well, see, now I'm at the spot where I'm. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to.
I think I just need some tea.
Oh, you
Yeah.
had tea.
I need more.
Well, she just scolded me, didn't she?
Yeah.
I need more.
I need more.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's all in the same glass. I'm just taking another sip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have you know that this artificial sweetener is awful.
Oh.
Terrible. It is the spawn of Satan. And I don't like it one bit. But it's all in the name of 30 pounds.
What sweetener are you using?
I'm using this Splenda monk fruit.
Oh.
And here's the thing about the monk fruit. Let me tell you something. This is interesting. I'll tell you once. I'm going to go get the box.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a little closer because you're really far away.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
getting
you're
the
fine.
box.
We'll wait.
Okay. Now, the ingredients in this is supposed to be monk fruit, right? No, wrong. Dextrose, which is what?
Sugar.
Thank you. And monk fruit extract.
Well,
Here's my if it's dextrose, how do they say it's 0 calorie when it's sugar?
yeah.
But I'm using it because it's all I've got till tomorrow.
You
Because
should
it does
order
say-
the stevia from Amazon.
If you wouldn't mind sending me a link to that, I would be happy to. Because
Okay,
there's
I
so
will
many.
because I have to. I got to put an order in today or tomorrow.
There's so many different kinds of sweeteners that I just am completely lost as to what is the right kind and the wrong kind. I know if it says dextrose, that's not something I should be drinking if I'm trying to go low carb. And dextrose is not good for you in large doses either.
No.
And as much as I drink,
I'm looking on Google. Dextrose is a type of sugar that usually comes from corn or wheat. And if you're low carb or keto, you definitely don't want anything that comes from corn or wheat.
exactly.
Right.
So, but we
I-
use we
Mhm.
do monk fruit as well.
Good night,
But
Judy.
our monk fruit I don't think has that stuff in it because I'm pretty sure we look. Remember how I told you like you always have to look at the labels
Right.
because they'll just like they shouldn't be allowed, but they just put stuff on there just to sell things.
Exactly. And you're right. They shouldn't be allowed to say 0 calorie sweetener monk fruit when it's just monk fruit extract. that they're using, and they're throwing dextrose in it. I was so angry when I read that. Um, yeah, I was not happy. And to top it all off, it tastes like my chicken's fanny. Okay? It tastes terrible.
Oh,
It's bad. I would rather eat sweet and low than this
Did you get it in the powder form or in the liquid form?
in the powder.
Don't
hmm.
get they say that I can't ever say that word. It's that sweetener that starts with ERY, I think.
Erythritol?
I don't think it ends in an OL. Is it? Yeah, I think that's it.
Don't get that
That
one.
that is the taste on it. It makes can't even describe it. The taste it leaves and the feel it leaves in your mouth is not a good one. And
You know the one I
when
like the best?
keto, I bought so much of that. And I'm like, well, I gotta use it like in baking. But I'm like, okay, well, it's not like I bake very many keto recipes. Like, I mean, I will,
Right.
but
Right.
a lot of that to go through.
Well, maybe you
But
could
I
get.
can't put it like I
Oh,
can't put it in the coffee or anything. It has to be the monk fruit or the
yeah.
stevia, but not the stevia. Remember, not the stevia that you get at Walmart or at the
Right.
store. The first ingredient in that is maltodextrin,
Which is sugar.
which is not good
It's a
for you.
form of sugar. Right.
Good night, Judy. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
The panel I'm doing is an easy crocheted coaster.
Lisa says, I like my tea without sugar. Oh, and the stevia, the pure actual stevia, because it is pure, Granny, you need, they
Mhm.
send you the little scoop for it, and it's just an eighth of a teaspoon.
Oh,
And that little eighth of a teaspoon, I mean, is good for like a quart of tea.
oh wow! No kidding.
So not like syrup sweet tea, but just, good,
Well, I
enjoyable
don't.
tea.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
I
don't
mean,
like
you
unsyrupy.
probably want it sweeter, but I'm not like a big sugar drinker. But yeah, so it's like the serving size is just that little scoop that they sent you, which I had to measure, and it's an eighth of a teaspoon.
When I make my half gallons of tea, I only put a third of a cup of sugar in when I use sugar. So
Yeah, you might be fine with just like with actually a quarter teaspoon of that. So
Mhm.
it's expensive, and it's a little bag. I don't remember exactly how much is in it, but I mean,
Right,
it'll last you if you use it properly. It'll last you a long time because we've had it for a while, and I'm just now, um,
wanting to order more.
yeah, I'm like at a half a pint, I think, because I put it from, I refill my pint jar with it, and I'm
Oh
like at
yeah,
half
yeah,
a
yeah.
pint left, and I mean that'll probably last a while, but of course I don't want to run out.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
I
we do
just got
that, and then
one.
the monk fruit, but I'd have to see which one because there's so many monk fruits out there, like different brands and stuff that they sell.
Mhm,
So I'd have to
mhm.
check which one. But I also do like the liquid one that comes in the little like to go bottles.
Well, this is the one I got just in case you guys are interested. Don't buy this.
Okay.
Okay.
False advertising. Okay, allegedly.
Well, I mean, it's gotta
Allegedly.
if it says 0 calories, it's gotta be 0 calories.
Well, it does say 0 calories, but what it says on the box is less than 1 gram of carbs. Well, it should be 0.
Well,
In my
because the less than one, because it's probably your serving size too is really small. So the bigger the servings, more you're gonna have. So it adds up. So they
Right,
have to put something there because it won't remain at 0.
right, right. Well, yeah, right, 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 right. Serving size is 1 packet, and I didn't even use a whole packet in this pitcher of tea.
Hmm.
6. Please be 6. Yes.
guys want to stay on, because I've only been doing at the max 2 hours, but Fridays I can go a little bit longer. But
I'm ready to go. I think at probably about 10:45 or so. That's 11:45 your time, I guess.
oh, so you still have like 130 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
All right, Jane. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Jane said the live. Y'all have a blessed night. You have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
Good night, Jane.
Thank you, Jane. You too.
All right, so that's that one. Decrease in 5. Three.
Oh my goodness. Son.
What was that?
My son just turned on his Bluetooth thing and it was a Star Wars theme.
Okay, Lisa, we'll be here. Granny has, I think, maybe 1 or 2 of the colors that the pattern called for.
Yes,
I think she said some of it was
discontinued.
they didn't have it or they no longer made it, and so she had to replace it with something else. I'm just using colors that I had. So mine doesn't match anything. And then Michelle is doing the regular tanner, and she just picked 2 colors that she wanted to do.
Yeah. This one and this one.
Wait. Oh, that was quick, Lisa. Had to get a snack.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
But okay, I gotta let me finish this. You can do whatever color you want. It's gonna be Triceratops. Just like I just picked from what I had to try to make it work. Oh, you weren't here when I showed, so I'm doing this color, this color. Oh, I can't shift the light because that's hot. So I'm doing those colors, and then I'm doing this strawberry and this bright. This is called flamingo, and then with this green. This is the leaves strawberry.
It's pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure you probably have something too. I'm trying to get into these stitches to do my invisible decrease. It's just as bad. Well, it's not as bad as counting them, but pretty close.
Mhm.
Oh, I figured out how to make you big. See?
Ah.
How do I make you small? Okay, there we go. So I can drag and drop just to move you around the screen, but to make you big or small, I just have to click on the little arrows on the actual whoever I want to make big or small.
Oh.
I'm in Wisconsin, Lisa.
Oh, I like this setup better than when we were all right next to each other. Like, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Much better. Will I remember next Friday? I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Lana. Welcome in. I have not seen you in
Lana.
forever. You have been in my thoughts.
Lana, hi.
Lisa, I am in Georgia. What happened? What are you doing? No.
Oh no.
Where is your stitch marker?
I don't know.
Oh my God, no.
I'm kind of heartbroken right now. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's from Nina. I'm in Teresa. It's just south of Fond du Lac.
Okay. Might as well go back more. Fiddlesticks.
Oh, Granny, quit it. Oh, and
It'll be okay. I promise. I promise it'll be okay.
you just got rid of like 6 rows.
Perfectionist.
I probably took out 8. So now I'm at 1. Oh, fiddlesticks. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on row 9. Okay. Yay, go me. 9. 48 stitches. Okay, let's start the 48 all over again.
Wow.
I just want to make sure it's right. That's all. And I was losing my count, and then it was a mess. So, at least in my head it was.
Yeah, I think that the blanket and the velvet yarns are harder to count. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they are way different than the worsted weight because but they're also so much more forgiving. So like when you're joining parts and stuff like that with this yarn, you really can't tell. Like as to where the worsted weight, you have to be careful because you can see every stitch.
Right.
Well, that's cool. I've been to Oshkosh many times.
Granny Lana says, "Oh Charlotte, I feel your pain."
Thank you, Lana. 14.
I can't believe she just did that.
I'm so
Because
sorry.
she did that a little while ago too. I thought I was Frog Queen, but I don't know.
19. Oh dear. I have a very good friend who lives in Appleton.
That's right by Nina.
Oh, okay. I'd like to go visit up there one time.
Yeah.
When I do, I'm going to come over to your house and I'm going to change your battery for you.
Okay, thank you.
I told her if I was closer, I would take a trip out there.
I know, 8.
But it's like, what did we decide? It's like 16 hours or something. That's a long ways.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, Renee's frogs too. Well, I guess all of us have to now and again.
You know what? I don't usually frog things, but these amigurumis, I'm constantly frogging them because I get so discombobulated.
Renee says, "I'll give you a run for your money on frogging. If I don't like it, it comes out." Lana says, "I had almost 4,000 stitches put in on a heaven and earth design that I'm doing for my mom. I decided to change fabric size and started over. From square one.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
4,000 stitches, Lana. That's a lot of stitches.
Yes, it is.
Renee says,
Actually,
"Oh man,
Renee, I will say that the Bernat velvet I have found to be probably one of the easiest yarns of this type to
Mm-hmm.
frog. It's like butter. It really
Yeah.
is. Now the Bernat blanket, I have a devil of a time with that.
No, I frog
But
that
I
like nothing.
but I also have a hard time crocheting with it too. It's very difficult for me to crochet. I feel like I'm at war with it.
Well, this one right here, if you frog it, you're basically losing a lot of the fibers, and so it'll get
Mhm.
thinner.
Mhm.
And
Well,
I
if
think
you'll
probably when you
notice,
try to frog it more than once, it's lost.
yeah. But look at my thing here. There's no hairs or anything on it. I mean, look, this is
Mm.
crazy. See? No
Yeah, I
hairs.
see that.
Piles, no piles. Oh,
Oh,
What you do?
you okay?
I'm fine. My hook and ladder.
Okay.
I pulled the camera off of the thing.
Mm.
Now what am I looking at? Oh, that's all my junk over there. Okay.
Mhm.
There. But yeah, that's this is I like this yarn a lot, and this is the first. Well, I experimented with it a little bit before I came on live with you, and just to see how it would feel, and I was really happy with it.
Mhm.
I like the way it feels, and I like the way it frogs now. So there we go. Now I will show you a piece of yarn that I did frog, and I cut it off. Um, I don't know
Mm.
if that focuses, but it
Yeah.
seemed to separate a little bit and get not as smooth as it once was. And so I
Mhm.
cut this portion off. This is when I was frogging in the beginning, and I cut all of that off just so I would be working with yarn that felt better. But it
Yeah,
did not pull up. See, look, I'm using my fingernail on that. And it's not, there's nothing, well, there's a little tiny bit of fuzz now. That was the second time I did
yeah,
it.
but that's yeah, like with this yarn, it's not like that at all.
See right here where there's a
Hmm.
gap, a little gap
Mhm.
here and here after 2 rounds of my fingernails on it. So I'm happy with it.
Now, you bought a while back. You bought the Hobby Lobby velvet. How is that compared to the Bernat?
Um, I'm embarrassed to admit I don't know because I haven't used it yet.
You haven't used it. Okay.
No. And now it's starting to get too hot to try to use it on anything except for amigurumi. So we might be doing a lot of those this summer, huh?
Might be doing what?
A lot of
Yeah.
amigurumi with it this summer because it's just,
You
that's not something you want to sit.
can
I'm
Oh,
sorry. Oh, did I say it wrong? Because I always do. Um, Jackie, I want to show you something. This is my garden plan. Let's see. This is
nice.
the, and I'm gonna walk in here, and my shed's gonna be here, and all of these beds are 2x4, and these beds are 8x3, 6x3, and 8x3. And then over here, I'm gonna
Mm.
put outside the fence is gonna be all my flower beds.
The flower beds,
And
and you said those are beds or in the ground?
they're going to be raised beds,
Oh, okay. The ones on the end
and
on the far left.
the little oval shapes. Yeah,
Okay.
all of them actually. All of them are raised beds. Everything you see here, raised beds. Because
Now
our ground. I'm sorry.
you just gotta plan it out.
Well,
No, like what's gonna go in what?
yes, and also I have to buy 2 of the small ones. I have to buy the beds for the flowers, and I have to buy the 6-foot bed for the middle of this. But I
Okay.
have the rest of them. I have the rest of them. And yeah, just planning out what I want to put on there. I showed this on my live last night, but you weren't there, so I wanted you to see it.
I was playing you.
Oh, okay. But I got these in either today or yesterday. I got the
Yeah, see, that's the tromboncino I was talking about.
yeah. And then I got the mango melon. And
Nice.
unfortunately, this is not going to be good for eating fresh. It even
Whoa.
says on the back, I didn't know this. I didn't read I don't even know if it said it in the description, but it says cooking and pickling type. So I might try to pickle it.
Oh.
But there are apparently easy pie recipes online for this. I've never had a melon pie before in my life, and I'm not sure that would be good, but it's worth a shot. I mean, it's worth trying, I guess. And then I got these new Carota carrots. I don't know if you've ever tried these before, but they're phenomenal. Yeah. I love them. There's another variety of carrots that Baker Creek carries that starts with a K, and I think it's called Corral or Coral, Korao. And those are very good carrots too. But these will bust up your soil, and because they're just enormous. And they grow well in the summertime, and a lot of carrots do not. And then the piece de resistance.
The candy roaster.
They're squash. I cannot wait to get one. And they take 100 days, y'all. 100 days.
You're going to put those up on the cattle panel, right?
Yeah. I'm going to put them on the trellis or the arbor, and I can't wait to have orange candy squashes hanging down. It's going to be beautiful. Now, they might need support, you think?
Mine didn't need any support. Well, I put them over the cattle panel. You know, I have it like
you have it arched over.
Excuse me. Yeah, and they are like the ones that grew on the bottom because they do grow. They were like 2-3 feet. Like they grow, but then you know you weave their vines, and so like when it goes on top of the cattle panel, kind of weave it so like they're up there, and so like they're but if they hang, like they can support their own weight.
Okay.
Like they're really thick. Like the ones like that were on the bottom, we let those hang, and I think we only had maybe like one or two that actually made their way through the hole and like hung down, and we didn't have because I thought I was gonna have to get like pantyhose, you know, and like hold them up.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
But I didn't have to do that. No. But they
Be safe, Lana.
Okay.
But they didn't, you know, because they can get like, what is it, like 30 pounds? Something,
30 pounds?
Yeah, like they can get really big. I think mine, I'd have to ask hubby, but I think it was like 15 or 18 pounds or something like that. Like it was, they were good size, and it gives you a lot. So it's not like it just gives you one, you know?
Yeah.
So they're really good. They grow well till the boars get them.
Yeah.
Lana says not when there's 99,750 total. That's a lot. Lana says, or 350,000 stitches total. Lana says not staying. I'm still keeping an eye on some fires out by my house. Otherwise, we're okay. Starting to calm my never, but it's been rough. Okay, well, you stay safe. Oh, she says nerves.
Yeah.
Stupid autocorrect. All right, Lana, well, I appreciate you stopping by, and you stay safe and have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, you stay safe, Lana. Take care of yourself.
So you got those three. So you got and then the flowers.
And I have more coming.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, from Southern Exposure. That's where I like to get a lot of my seeds. And I'm going to the farm store on Sunday to pick out my tomatoes and my cucumbers and summer squash and, all that stuff. But there's just a few things that I wanted from Baker Creek and Southern Exposure that I can't get at the farm store, just specialty items. Um, but I do want an herb garden this year. And listen, I wanted to ask you guys, whoever gardens in here, especially you, Jackie. Um, I want to get some lemon balm and a few things that will probably take over the bed if I put them in there wild. And I'm wondering about putting them in a container. Um, but if I put them in a container that has holes in the bottom, won't the roots come out of the bottom and try to propagate that way?
We did, that's exactly what we did initially with mint, was
Yeah.
we put it, we put the holes obviously so that it could drain, right?
Sure. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
And their roots went into the ground and they had like the longest roots. Now it's still like pretty much was contained, but I think we caught it early. So we dug that all up. And then I put in a container that has like the bottom on it, like you just put the water on the bottom.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So the roots can't go anywhere. But the thing with that is that it doesn't get really big, because it's not getting all, it doesn't have all room to grow. But now my lemon balm is in my bed, in one of my beds, and I just, I've gotten lucky. It has not taken over. But I hear that it does, that it can.
Yeah, I've heard
and it'll also like reseed itself, but I'm always cutting it down and preserving it. So I don't ever I've never seen it go to seed.
Okay.
But it does grow. It's taken, when it first started, it was like maybe this small. Well, I started it from seed, but like it was maybe this, and well, you saw it in the picture, right? Video. So now it's like, I don't know, it's maybe 3 square feet, maybe. But it's also like 5 years old.
Right. I also want to get some chives, lemon balm, chives, of course, basil. I'll probably grow basil all over my garden, in every bed. Cilantro. A thing that I was going to try this year is growing cilantro up underneath the tomato plants so that it can protect them from the sunlight, because they'll bolt. Yeah. And I don't know if it has to do with the sun or the heat, but we're going to find out. Because there's a few things I thought if I grew them in the shade that they might do okay.
Yeah. Well, I know that the basils like to grow with the tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, they surely do. Yeah. I learned something about sunflowers the other day, and I don't know how true it is. But I was watching a video, and they said that sunflowers are not a great companion plant because they emit some kind of substance that kills anything that grows within about 12 inches of it.
Oh, wow.
And
unless of course it's another sunflower.
And they somehow like suck up all like the nutrients.
The nutrients, right. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I grew. Well, I found that out last year, and it was after I had planted my stuff. And I was like, well, whatever happens, happens. I like my sunflowers. I'm going to leave them, right? And I didn't have a problem.
Oh, no kidding.
But I try to do like the square foot. So maybe it just had its own square foot and didn't bother anything else.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that's what they said to do. They said put it in its own square foot and then, plant things that far away from it, and it should be fine. So you probably did the thing and it worked out great.
Mhm.
That's good to hear, because that means I can probably um, at least grow one sunflower in each bed. I mean, I guess I could divide it up into square feet. I don't know.
Yeah, because you figure in that, you said, I think you said 8 by 3,
Hmm.
technically you could do 24 of them if you wanted in there.
Right, right.
But,
Well, what I
but yeah,
thought I
I
would
didn't
do.
have an issue. Everything seemed to grow, but this year
Mhm.
I was going to not put them in with my stuff just because I learned that last year.
Right, right. Well, I have a fence that belongs to, well, it goes down our property line, but he actually put the fence up. So what I thought about doing is just digging a trench all along that fence line and throwing all of my 15-foot tall pike something sunflowers, pike, Pike, and putting those there. And I thought that would be so beautiful.
Yeah, I thought about putting that would be. I've thought about like putting them into just into the clay soil
Yeah.
and like having them around the garden, and that way they would be by themselves. Now I don't know how well they would do in that soil. I mean, obviously I would modify it a little because I would put good
Sure.
soil in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and they grow
Well,
so big and so strong.
they are strong, and I'll tell you what, if you get the big ones, like I grow the mammoths all the time, and the stalks are nearly impossible to pull out of the ground. You have
Oh,
to
I
cut,
know.
you know, and they get what, 2 inches, 3 inches in diameter. It's ridiculous how big they get.
Yeah.
Of course, I have squirrels now that I don't have my cat outside. Gosh, Julesy was such a great squirrel deterrent. And I wish I had one in the house now that I could trust outside without running
Mm.
away. Jules would not run off. He wanted to be right wherever I was. So he was always out there with me. Um,
Renee says, have you seen city pickers? Google those containers for growing. Oh,
city pick.
another thing, also maybe in the grow bags. Well, I mean, no, because roots go through that as well.
Oh, I don't mind using the grow bags for my sunflowers. I mean,
No, I was
I'm
thinking of your like lemon balm and mint and those things that take
oh
over.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my grow bags are pretty tall. They're a good 15 to 18 inches tall. Well, maybe not. 15 maybe. But they're not the little short ones, like they're
Yeah,
8 inches tall or whatever. They're big. They're big. In fact, if I put
I
wet
haven't
soil,
had the only thing I've had that appears to like really want to take over. Like I put it in a container, like I did the mint, with the bottom where it just collects the water and the roots can't go nowhere. Is
right,
the St. John's. I planted St. John's year before last. That year, it just gave me a little bit of greenery, didn't do nothing. Last year,
right.
it was running all over the place. This year,
Oh, wow.
right now, it looks dead, but I'm thinking like next month, because
It's
I
not.
even told hubby, I'm like, I think we probably need to like pull out and like just burn like that whole like area there. So like we can, because it's just like, I think it really does want to take over. We haven't seen anything grow like that before.
Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Don't you wish tomatoes would do that?
Right?
Or cucumbers or broccoli or the good stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, St. John's wort is valuable. It's a valuable plant, but it's not something you want an entire yard full of,
Right.
you know.
So we'll have to see what it does this year, but it may just have to I might have died because it does look completely dead, but it could just be fooling me.
I don't think it's dead. I
Okay,
really don't.
I think you're right. But I really wanted it. I really did want it, but now that, it wants to take over, I'm just rethinking the whole thing.
I'm thinking if you dig up a patch of it, like a shovel full of it, and put it in a grow bag, it would probably do fine there. Or another,
No, because what it does is it's not like I don't think the roots are going anywhere. I don't even know.
does it reseed and just blow everywhere, you think?
You know,
Like
that's
a
a
milk?
possibility
Yeah.
because
that is.
it's a lot. If it comes back to show, I'll have to take a picture or video and show you. It's more
Yeah.
than I want. But I actually thought I could put it way in the back of the property, but I think it'll probably just slowly over years just like
It'll
take
creep
over.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll have a mess on your hands.
Yeah. Well, 'cause it's not good for like I can't remember the animals. There's certain animals that it's not good for.
Oh.
So I don't remember
Well,
which ones. I think horses might be one.
yeah.
I have chickens. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it does anything to chickens because if it did, I wouldn't have gotten it. But
Goodness, they've got cast iron stomachs anyway.
All right, I'm ready to stuff it.
look at you.
What? Oh my goodness.
And well, that's with down to 18.
Okay.
So
What row are you on? Oh, 24, right? So you
yeah,
got
24. Yep. Yep.
Okay, where am I?
So I'm gonna take off, ladies. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
All right,
Michelle.
thank
Thank you for
you.
joining.
Have a wonderful
All right.
weekend.
Thank you too. Good night.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I guess do I have to click you off or you click on? No.
Nope, I got it. I think finally.
There.
All right, I gotta see what row I'm on, and then I think, yeah, we're almost at 3 hours and 7 minutes. I think that's where I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
I gotta see where I'm at. I don't even know.
15, 16, 3.
Oh, I gotta undo a row, and I gotta undo it carefully
Oof.
because this yarn will. Okay, so that I said that was 21, so I need to go back to 20. Yeah, and then I need to do. I skipped I guess I could have left it there and just then did the other one, but I skipped a decrease round. So I guess because we're basically all at this part, we will just stuff it and do whatever else it says to do with it, and then we'll come back next week for the next part.
Sounds great. Oh, yeah.
Are you having to take it apart again?
No, it's just this point at the top is bothering me.
So pull it in now. Don't let it bother you.
Yeah.
Take yarn from the inside, loop it out through, grab a stitch or two from the middle of the head, bring it in. It's not going to work as good as when it's actually stuffed, but it'll still work. and just
Mhm.
work from the inside so you get the outside how you want it to look.
Okay.
I speak from experience. That point and I are not friends.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Okay, so the decrease.
There. That's a little better.
Yeah, I didn't do the vertical because you can only have 2 people with the vertical.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't know who would want to come up or anything like that. So.
Renee found some worsted weight to use. That's great. Yeah, this is the body, Renee. Well, it's half of a body.
I'm not even looking away till I finish. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't city pickers. I'm gonna have to see what those
I'm not
containers
sure
are.
what that is, Renee.
I've watched
Is it
something pickers, but I don't know if it's city pickers.
is
I've
it a
used them for
protein?
years. Yeah, it's the body. I found some worsted weight. What colors did you find? I will get to the same point you're on. Okay, yeah, so we are going to, when we come back, we'll have the body done and stuffed. And just
Well,
remember, well, I think,
most of us will. Yeah.
what?
I said most of us will. Most of
Yeah,
them
you
will.
will. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just, it's like way past my bedtime nowadays.
Yeah, I
It
know.
sounds so funny to say that.
I know. I took a
Oh,
nap today.
yeah. I was gonna say her stitches. I think on your raccoon the stitches were small. So yeah, just make sure that they're, that you can't see through them. But I think you've done amigurumis before. This is a planter with a reservoir in the bottom. Works really well for invasive plants and herbs.
Okay, I will check that out because I'm going to need something like that. I really want to grow them amongst the rest of my stuff.
Now well, I told you how I had the mint. Now the spearmint, which is also in that family, I just have in a grow bag.
Okay, okay.
And it seems to be doing fine. And then what I do is at the end of the season,
Yeah.
or like in the middle, I just kind of move the grow bag just so like I can pull, if you lift the grow bag and just kind of like move it around a little, it breaks those
Yeah.
roots. Those roots can't go nowhere. So
Right, right.
that's what I've done with that one.
I have to do that with my lemongrass too. Oh, they're on wheels. Very cool. So you can take them wherever you want them to go. Huh. I've got to, when I go to the farm store on Sunday, I got to buy I want to keep all of my trees in the great big tree planters instead of in the ground. One reason is because I'm not sure that I'm going to live in this house for, the duration. And
Yeah.
if I move, I don't want to leave my trees behind because, I'm getting to the age where the best time to plant a tree was 50 years ago. And if I try to start today, I might not live long enough to see it produce. So it's just a fact of life.
Yeah.
You're getting old when you wonder if your dog's going to outlive you.
Come on now.
Well, nobody's promised anything, and I've already had one heart attack. So
Yeah, but you're taking care of yourself and you're on medication now and doing what you're
yeah,
supposed to be doing.
I am, for the most part, except for those croissants.
Before you didn't even know you were sick.
And that's true. I didn't. In fact, gosh, and I was 10 pounds lighter then. And I'm not what one might call significantly overweight now. It's just, those 20 pounds that everybody wants to get rid of. And I didn't even get it. I'll tell you, when I started gaining weight was when I left Virginia, and we had a house with stairs. And I was constant. Look, I would run upstairs, forget something, run back downstairs, pick it up, run back upstairs 59 times a day. It was insane how many times I was up and down those stairs. And when we moved down here, I bought a house that was 1 story. And that's when the weight started packing on me. And it was only 10 pounds. And I thought, oh, well, that's not so bad. But apparently it was bad enough to,
But you go
impact
out
me.
and take your walks, don't you?
I do every morning. Yeah. I walk about 3 miles.
Yeah, so wow, that's good.
Yeah. Sometimes I walk longer, sometimes not quite as much, but I enjoy going on my walks. After I had my heart attack, I was really scared though, because I was on a walk when I had my heart attack and I didn't have my phone with me. So I had to walk back to the house to call 911. And it took me about a year to get over that anxiety of leaving the house and something's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
But now, as long as I have my phone, it doesn't really matter, because anything can happen anywhere,
Yeah.
She said,
Well, you're
Renee
getting out and you're doing something good, that's making you healthy.
Right. Right. Well, and I'm trying to eat better too. Even before that, I've always cooked from scratch my whole life. I don't eat a lot out of boxes and things like that. And but I have, I don't eat so much of the sauces and the gravies and I do try to cut back on carbs, even when I'm not on one of the low carb diets or keto. When I'm not doing that, we have pasta maybe once a month, because I'm not a pasta lover, so I don't cook it. But then, like potatoes, I'll go from maybe 2 times a week down to 1 time every 2 weeks, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I do try to watch what we're doing, but I also have 2 kids that live at home that need to eat normally. Neither one of them need to be on a diet. In fact, my son could stand to gain about 30 pounds. He's a 16-year-old boy that only weighs 102 pounds, which is weird. And he eats like a bird. So.
Yeah, but you're feeding them protein and carbs. Just, you can cook the same, but then just do the protein for you.
And that's what I do. I cook 2 vegetables for every meal plus a protein. And then I make a carb for them, like rice or potatoes or what have you, whatever they want. And then me and Poppy, we just choose not to eat the carbs. So there's that.
Yeah, and then
This is going to.
tea. It doesn't sound like you're putting that much sugar in it, but you could.
I do want.
add
I believe.
I quit drinking sweet tea in 2006. I think it was 2005 or 2006. 5, I think it was, with regular sugar. Actually, just till recently, I hadn't even drank the brown tea. Like the sweet tea. It was always just like my herbal teas and stuff like that.
Right.
But in 2005, I was talking to someone from the gym, and I was like, I don't understand how I'm like putting on weight when like I don't eat very much, and I went over like what I eat and everything. They're like, what do you drink? And I'm like, well, Diet Mountain Dew and sweet tea.
Yeah.
And they went over like how much tea, and it turned out I was drinking like 3,000 calories in sweet tea a day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
that's a lot.
You may want to see what you're actually drinking and do the math.
Well, I'll tell you this. I use a third of a cup of sugar, and I go through a half a gallon a day. So there's that. I don't know how much is.
It's only like what, like 6 tablespoons, and I think it's like 30 or 50. So that's only like, yeah, that's, I don't think that's that much.
In 1/3
Because
cup.
a quarter is 4s. I think a third is 6.
Okay,
And
there's
then,
258 calories in 1/3 of a cup of sugar.
yeah. Oh, so that's not
Yeah.
bad.
That's probably 258 I could cut out. And I would like to find a artificial sweetener or sweetener substitute that I could actually get past the taste of it.
Good night,
Um,
Lisa. Thanks for
one of the
being
ones,
here. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
yes, Lisa, thank you for coming.
Hope to see you again.
Indeed.
Renee says, I started on weight loss stuff yesterday. Cool.
Okay. Very good. It's a long, hard road, I think. And I think it's just a daily, something you have to be mindful of daily if you want to succeed. And I think that if you fall off the wagon one time, don't just throw your hands up and say, okay, I messed up. I can never do this. Because a lot of people do that, I myself included. But just, start from where you are. Start from where you are.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Her husband lost 80 pounds. Wow. Well, men are blessed like that. They can lose it like nobody's business. Us women, we just pack it on and keep it.
Yeah.
Darned hormones or lack thereof, whatever, both.
Granny, you're doing your live tomorrow night?
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to be on Grumpus's live tomorrow night.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. $1,600 a month for Wegovy. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I don't know if I told you this, Jackie, but that medication they want to give my daughter that my insurance won't pay for, it's called Cosentix. And retail for it is $7,000 a month.
Oh, wow.
But now get this. If you have my insurance, okay, we're ex-military, so I have TRICARE forever. And with our insurance, it would only cost $36 a month. No, 46, excuse me, 46. The discrepancy there is insane. You have to be diabetic to get insurance to cover it. That's such a shame. That is really a shame. Because there's so many people that could really benefit from the Wegovy and those semaglutide medications.
So is she covered?
No, but her husband was, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. He took the shots. Yeah. Wow, $1,600 a month. That's good incentive, though, to back away from the table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, especially when you get to where you want to be. That's all.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Granny, for coming up and spending your time with me. I hope that each and every one of you have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Granny, you got anything?
No, I'll be live Monday night at around 9:00, give or take a few minutes. And
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central, right?
Central time, yes. Central time. And also this coming Saturday, I will be on live stream with Grumpus on Fire. If you're not familiar with his channel, he's a barbecue channel, but we get together every Saturday night and just hang out and, socialize a little bit. So we alternate weekends, and my weekend will be next Saturday night. And all of my lives go around 9 o'clock.
Okay. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.